What's up, guys? I'm Youngster Scammer, and I know I'm a little bit late to the party, well, not today, but recently we got ourselves a new Pokemon called Meltan. Now, this is actually the first video. If you guys don't know, I'm actually in college now, going to the University of Michigan, and this is actually the first video I am recording in my dorm room. So hopefully this goes well. It seems super weird. Like, I seem super self-conscious just talking to no one in this dorm. Like, obviously I'm not talking to no one, but just talking to myself in this dorm room, and like people probably can hear me in the hallway, or like probably are like, what is that doing? And it feels super self-conscious, but I'll try to get over it, because I'm gonna be living here for about 4 years, so gonna kind of be something I have to get over if I want to make videos, not just in the summer. Plus I'm usually away in the summer for a fair amount of time, so I end up not even making that many videos in the summer. So let's just get into this. Basically what happened, I think, is a few days ago, people started discovering this little guy in Pokemon Go, but then he would, I think, I'm not completely sure, I don't really play Pokemon Go, but I think what happened is then he would transform back into Ditto, and people weren't really sure whether it was a glitch or what, because there was also, for some reason, like, he was in like the file for like Kecleon or something. I don't really know the details about that, but there was something weird like that, so people weren't sure if it was supposed to happen or if it was a glitch. And then like the next day or something like that, Pokemon released a video with Professor Willow, who I guess is like a professor in Pokemon Go or something like that, talking to Professor Oak about this new Pokemon they discovered, which is basically so what if it was a glitch? They did a really good job contextualizing it, but I don't think it seems like that was their plan. But anyway, so basically, people are finding this guy that Ditto. They're finding a bunch of Ditto that are turned into this guy. So all those Ditto, I guess, saw Meltan and transformed into it, but we don't know where Meltan came from. And according to Professor Oak, Meltan is a mythical Pokemon. So let's read some of the information here we got. Meltan is a Steel-type Pokemon with a body made mostly of liquid metal, which makes its shape very fluid. This Pokemon can use its liquid arms and legs to corrode metal and absorb it into its body. Meltan can generate electricity using the metal it absorbs from outside sources. It uses this electricity as an energy source, and for an attack, it fires from its eye. Its name is Meltan. It's the Hex Nut Pokemon. It's only 8 inches tall, and you can see in this image right here, it's still pretty low quality. Sorry about that, but you can see he's like really tiny compared to the trainer and Pikachu and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And we also got, this is a nice crisp image here. You can see Meltan in battle, how he looks in the games Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So as for my opinion on like the design of this Pokemon, like honestly, I really like it. Like, I kind of say that maybe it's just because this is the first new Pokemon we've got in a very long time, and is perhaps the only new Pokemon we'll be getting with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and it's definitely the only one we know of so far. And just like any new Pokemon just like makes me fall in love. It's so crazy how much one Pokemon can make me I just love seeing new Pokemon. I just love Pokemon so much, so seeing a new one is another piece to my ever-growing family of things that I love. So it's just awesome. I love Pokemon so much, so I love getting a new one. But as for the design of this Pokemon specifically, like, it's pretty cool. It's got this like steel body that kind of does look like Ditto. It's like this like liquidy steel. So it's really cool how like a lot of the steel type Pokemon are just like hard. They're hard metal Pokemon. So I like that it's like, oh, it's not necessarily. This guy's actually like liquid metal, which is really cool. A really cool concept. So I like how they really explain like how he functions. Like, everything makes sense, It's like, yeah, it's the liquid metal, like corrodes metal and absorbs it into its body to like make it stronger, and with that metal, it can generate electricity, and it like shoots that electricity out of its eye, which is like super sick. So I guess like, the metal conducts throughout that nut on his head, and then he shoots out some electricity out of his eye. Like, that's pretty darn cool. And he's also got a nice little tail in the back, which is pretty cool. It surprises me that he's not electric type, because he generates electricity with the metal, and then he shoots electric attacks from his eye. So it does surprise me that he's not electric type. If this Pokemon were to evolve, I would expect it to evolve into a Steel and Electric type, although Meltan is apparently a mythical Pokemon. So that makes you think it's along the lines of like Mew, Victini, Celebi, Jirachi, and those Pokemon don't evolve. So, I mean, who knows, they could change that. Like, Cosmog evolved, so like, it's not like all those rules are set in stone. Cosmog wasn't mythical, but Cosmog's a legendary, and legendary don't really evolve, so it definitely could. But I'm really curious, like, where's this Pokemon coming from? Because, it's a remake. Let's Go and Pikachu and Eevee are remakes, So like obviously it's mostly gonna be the original 151, but I guess this guy's gonna be in there too. I don't know if there'll be any other new Pokemon, but or maybe like an evolution of him or something. But like, how are we gonna get him? I don't know. I hope it's not just an event. Like, I really hope it's not just like, yeah, if you get the game within the first month, you can get this event and get a free level 15 Meltan. I hope it's like actually something that happens in the game. Like, what would be cool is, you know, the Victini thing with Black and White, except not just an event that you can only get like if you access it somehow. That's just like by default in the game. Like maybe a little new area, like by like the first or second or third gym or something like that, where you can go catch Meltan, like a new area and like a new scenario. Because I really like this. Just like, it's so insane how much one new Pokemon can make me excited for something. Like honestly, I've not been super excited about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Like I'm almost definitely I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna play it, but I'm really disappointed in a lot of things, which I haven't really talked about since the game's reveal. But I've just been more disappointed. Like the more I found out, it's just like the fact that it's, you know, catching Pokemon isn't the real way. It's just like you go, you see a wild Pokemon, you throw a ball. Like that's not fun. That's not why we like Pokemon. And it seems to emphasize just catching a bunch of the same Pokemon. That's not like why we like Pokemon. That's not even why we like Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is fun because you get to explore, and collecting is fun. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't love where their focus is at. And there's other stuff that's just like, I'm worried that they're gonna just dumb it down even more to appeal to this like casual audience and like make it even more easy, which is an ongoing trend that I really don't like. But just like imagining like going through the game with Meltan is honestly making me so excited, which is like ridiculous, right? Oh, I can use this one new Pokemon on my team. That's making me so excited. It's like I get to go on an adventure. I love Pokemon adventures, and I get to do it with this brand new Pokemon, and like that's awesome, you know. So I definitely want to use Meltan on my team. So I hope that you can catch him pretty early on. That he's not like a late game like mythical Pokemon or something. I don't think he would be. It's probably gonna be an event, which is kind of lame. Hopefully he's not. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's Meltan for you. I haven't been super consistent with videos lately, but I'm try to get back on it now that I'm settling in at college. It's gonna be weird at first, but I'll try to settle in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you think about Meltan and sorry about that. I'm actually pretty sick, so if I sounded weird, that might be why. Also the fact that I'm like not being super loud because a little self-conscious about that. Whatever. Let me know what you think about Meltan and just what your hype status is on Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in general. We got about 2 months ago. I don't know the exact release date. I forget. It's November though. Maybe the 21st, something like that. Anyway, let me know what you think. Stay tuned for more videos on Pokemon, other things, Nintendo, other things, video games. You know, video games in general. Video games are great. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.